Mga kabermot, bakit ako tayhad sa Duterte o si Pangulong Digong? Siya lamang ang nag-iisang presidente na nagpabago sa Pilipinas. At ayaw na ayaw nating masira ang bansa natin. Kung kaya, ang lahat ng kanyang programa ay bilib na bilib talaga ako. At sa kanyang pamamaraan na kamay na bakal. At ayaw niya masira, kaya ginagawa niya ang mga ganong bagay. Katulad na lang ng video na isi-share ko sa inyo, galing sa isang documentary ni Peter Santanello na isang American national. Makikita natin ang video na ito at aking hiniram, mga kabermot, para magbukas sa ating pangunawa kung ano ba talaga kahalaga ang ginawa ng ating dating Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte para sa ating bansa, para hindi masira ang kinabukasan ng ating bansa. Halina mga kabirmot at ating panoorin ito.
We're in the United States of America. Look at this. We are literally 2.5 miles from where the Declaration of Independence was signed.
I haven't seen it like this anywhere in the world. I've been to 85 countries. Good morning, guys. Here in Philadelphia. Today we're going north to the neighborhood of Kensington, a place known for blight, open-air usage, and lots of crime. But today's not your standard Kensington story. We're meeting up with a man who is making an effort and making a huge dent in getting a lot of these kids out of the and off the streets.
I lived here till I was about 7 years old.
So it's changed quite a bit since when you were growing up here.
Yes, it has. Back in the day, you could leave your doors open. You can walk the streets and feel safe. Obviously, today, you can't do that.
These guys all here, is that the story?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Back in the 70s, there was, and then it came the 80s, and then came in. I remember as a young kid, there was a guy standing on the corner. He wrapped his arm, took his belt off, wrapped his arm up, right? So we have a lot of young kids watching it. We're like, what's this guy doing? 5 of the guys who was watching him, they became addicts. My brother was one of them, 12 years old. It's the average age, they say, where an addiction starts, 12 with heroin.
Oh, wow.
I lost 3 siblings, 2 brothers and a sister, as a result of complications through drugs from this area. Check on her.
Okay.
Yo.
Is that person on their way out?
I mean, she's high, and I don't think she's on her way out.
Oh, buddy, I'm not gonna lie. This is quite heavy. I have like some little bit of adrenaline going, and that has not happened in a long time.
Yeah, you haven't seen nothing yet, my brother.
Really?
Nothing. This was inundated with addicts, and now what they're trying to do, they're doing this initiative where they're trying to clean up the streets in a sense, and
Okay, so the police are coming in here and
yes,
making an attempt.
they have like 100 police cadets that they've dedicated specifically to Kensington.
Is that helping much?
Well, their presence, I think, is definitely, you can see it, but we got to wait and see. Over here, they designated for kids, so you have a lot of kids that come, and this kind of looks nice. I mean, it is nice when it's used, but if you look at the zip code we're in, there's over 30,000 people in our area, and I would say half of them are kids. Where are they? There's a tight rein on them because you can't just run free. You just can't go, like when I was a kid, you just can't ride your bike in the streets.
So, buddy, a guy like this, what's this story?
I don't know. We have to check them. Yo, pal. Yo, pal. Yo, you got to get up, pal. Okay? Come on, pal.
It's from trauma.
Hey, yo.
It like eats your flesh. You can see the wound. It's
Right.
Okay, come on, my man.
That's what the does?
Yes, that's what the does.
So, buddy, from the outside, everyone would be like, why aren't these guys getting help?
The truth of the matter is they don't have to die on the streets because there is help.
Okay, but the law works in the United States, from my understanding. You can't just remove someone like that. They have to agree to it. If they're sober enough to walk like that, there's nothing we can do.
I agree.
Is that correct?
I believe so.
Okay, so it's like ACLU issue, I think, like personal freedom type.
Yeah.
You can't, and so that's the problem I'm seeing across the country. Is there is help? It looks like there isn't.
Look, the problem is that there has to be a solution. Look, we don't know what happened with that man. He could have had a great upbringing, or maybe he got caught up. Maybe he broke his leg and got caught and was taking pain pills, and it happens all the time. You get refused 17 times. That's the average number before somebody wants to reach out for help. Once somebody wants to accept the help.
Because when you're in the you're not thinking help.
You're not thinking
You can't
help.
see outside of them.
No.
So how many blocks are like this, buddy?
You're looking at about a 2 mile in radius. Hey, my man. How you holding up, pal? You doing all right, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where you from?
Poconos.
Poconos?
Yeah.
What brings you to Kensington?
I've been up here for the last 15 years.
Yeah? If you need any help, you know where Rock Ministry is? Down the street? Yep, we're there for you, pal. Okay? We're there for you, man.
Yeah, buddy, I've seen a lot in the world. I've been to Karachi, Pakistan. That's a pretty hard-hitting city. I've been to the hood there, but I've never felt a roughness like this.
This is America. We're in the United States of America. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, buddy. Yo. Come on, my man. Get up, okay? Please. Get yourself up. You need some help, my man?
I'm good, bro.
All right.
There's downtown Philly, right up there, downtown
Yeah,
Philly.
downtown Philly. Listen, we are literally 2.5 miles from where the Declaration of Independence was signed. And look at what you have.
That's shameful. There we go, The Rock. Who's this kid here?
I don't know. How you doing? How you holding up?
All right,
You okay?
better.
Yeah?
Tired.
You tired? Yeah? Who's this?
This is a lady. She walked down there.
And?
Made her watch it, so I think she'll stay right here.
Where's she just walked down there? Where is it, your mom? Yeah? What is your name? Caden? Where did your mom go?
There's one into the grown-up store.
She went into the grown-up store? So she just left her here?
Yeah, I said I'll
Are you kidding me? Is this your mom coming now? Is this your daughter, ma'am?
It is. I don't like to take her to the
You what?
I don't like to take her to the store.
Yeah. Yeah, but did you know, you didn't even know him?
No, I know him. We know each other.
Oh, she know,
Yeah,
she, oh, you know, okay.
Yeah, no, I would never
Okay.
do that. Yeah.
How old is your daughter?
She's gonna be 6 next month.
Do you live around here?
I do.
You do?
Well, I live on Gerard, but I come here for cigarettes.
You've heard of the Rock Ministries?
I have. I
You
want to
have.
work for you.
You want to work for me?
Yeah. I heard that you do cleanups.
We do, but let me ask you something. We have an amazing program for your daughter. It would be
Really?
great for her to get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need something for her to do.
Yeah,
when it
please,
is. Yes.
please.
We're from Boston.
Go around there now. I mean, we can get you something to eat. We want to get you help. We want to get you help.
Yeah.
Okay?
Are most people from out of town?
Yes.
And they just come to
Yes.
Kensington? Why? They
Because-
just know it's like this? They know the are good or what?
They know that it's an open air market. They can come and they can dwell here. Yo, pal. You okay? Okay, come on, sit up. See your arm?
Yeah,
It
the
all
flies
flies.
take it over and the ants. So policies that are thought of as humane are very inhumane, I would say. That's not okay. The guy's got pus coming out of his
not okay.
arm and flies over him. And
Obviously.
yeah, but who thinks that is an okay policy?
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not freedom. No. That's unacceptable. Like I haven't seen it like this anywhere in the world. I've been to 85 countries. I've seen scenes, but not like here.
Yeah, this is, people, look at people just in the streets. You can smell it, Peter. You got to hold your breath now, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now listen, just think about your kid. It's not right to them. That's what is heart-wrenching to me, is the kids. So there's Kensington Avenue down there. You'll see. This is a pretty crazy area as we get closer. This was all packed with people. This was all an encampment. You can't have tents anymore now. As soon as you put a tent up, they shut you down.
So where do these people sleep?
On the streets, under the bridge. See the barriers?
Yep.
So they were all tents, and now the police have put up the barriers.
So if this wasn't an open area, do you think that'd be a start at least? Like, do you need to make it illegal first so you can't do this on the streets?
Illegal?
Illegal,
Yes.
yeah. So why?
Paraphernalia, I think that's another thing. Last year, I believe it was 10 million needles they gave out.
Did you ever have a issue?
No.
Crime issue?
Yes. The police, they told my mother as a young teenager, I was labeled a nonconformist. My life was out of control, but at 13, I got involved in boxing. And that's what changed my life as a young kid growing up in the city. At the age of 16, I was #1 in the city. At 19, I was #1 in the state, top 10 in the country. Made the USA boxing team, traveled around the world, coming from Kensington. Can you imagine that? Always in the paper. But it's interesting how what all happened there, because eventually I was facing life in prison. I was an organizer for a major union in the city. By the time I was 27, I was facing, a lot of years in prison, 168 years. But what happened, ultimately, I would go to prison, and when I went to prison, when I was in there, this lady by the name of Lucille, who happens to be my wife's name, but it wasn't my wife. She was an elderly lady.
Okay.
She would write me letters all the time about Jesus. That started to change in my life. It wasn't prison that changed me.
Yeah.
But this woman, she wrote me a letter. She said to me, buddy, Jesus holds you in the palm of his hand. I was like, well, what does that mean? And I would read scripture and this and that. And then when I came out of prison in 91, November, but it was December 31st, 1995 that I gave my life to Christ at 8:30 at night.